Galera, não esquece de deixar o like e se inscrever, porque é muito importante pro canal e não custa nada pra vocês, beleza? E na descrição vai ter o link da Smile One. Caso você vá fazer as recargas de tokens nos sábados, e é claro, recarregar diamantes normalmente, utiliza a Smile, cara. Ela é muito mais barata do que dentro do jogo. Dentro do jogo você vai tomar muito prejuízo, tá? Então dá uma olhadinha no site, eu só recarrego por lá, minha galera também, né? A galera inscrita do canal só recarrega por lá. E por último, eu tenho afiliado aí Mercado Livre e Amazon. Caso você queira comprar aí algum produto dessas lojas, fala comigo que deixa eu gerar o link que eu vou ganhar uma comissãozinha e você não vai pagar nada a mais por isso, beleza? Então continue com o vídeo aí, tamo junto. Vamos lá, galera, ó. Videozinho, reactzinho aqui do competitivo, RRQ versus BREN, né? Semifinal. Esse torneio é curto, porque a semifinal foi um MD3, cara. Ó, é uma MD3. Pelo que eu vi, a RRQ tomou um stomp no primeiro jogo. Aí aqui no segundo, eles já... Aí no segundo aqui, já foi bem diferente, né? Eles ganharam de 1 a 0. Então aí vamos pro desempate, né? Vamos pro desempate.
And I think that'd be a pretty solid composition, especially with them having first pick on the second phase of this draft. Would be definitely an asset to their composition that they're drafting so far. For AP BREN though,
Natanzinho, hein, cara, legal. Natanzinho a gente não vê muito no competitivo, né? E ele tá muito forte, mano. Ele tá com uma taxa de pique muito alta. Vamos ver o que deu aí pro Natanzinho.
This is similar to game number 2 where both sides have a very solid draft.
I'm thinking, I'm only thinking 2 hero stuff for AP BREN that can left cada, as well as cada, as well as maybe the Tigreal. But I think they're more leaning towards the cada because you don't want to have an actual tank in the front lines because that will be out anyways.
Tava 17 pontos, botou 5 em bot, velho. 17 é alto, hein?
RRQ just can go back to Aurora. So similar idea for the Vexana, you can output the damage from long distance, have the Ruby as well as this thread in front for you. So you're gonna be in a much better spot. So this is Beatrix for AP BREN or Kaja Leslie for AP BREN.
Cici.
No. These neutral objectives and also delaying the other
Ih, Borg. Vai ser a Hot Roaming.
Batuzai mandou R$30. Obga
Caralho!
Game Futures 2024, so I'm excited about that. But the last pick was there for AP.
Eu quero também, hein? Não peguei nenhuma vez, hein?
Really need poke here from RK Hoshi. Obviously the Aurora is there. Maybe they go back to a
BA.
actually just for them to control this.
Muito difícil.
Obviously the Lilia is a much better.
Tem que buildar perfeitamente.
I guess big their bag of tricks.
É uma heroína aí que se tu dá na mão de qualquer pessoa aí vai... Não vai clicar. Bateu uma meta, inclusive, mano. Muito obrigado aí, viu, Batosai? Tamo junto, velho. Qual é, Batosai? Tu é de onde, mano? Não conhece corretor aí, não?
Cala a boca e pega o dinheiro.
Chica mandou R$2.
Os dois, meu nobre.
Me chama pra...
A stand up against RRQ Hoshi from Indonesia. This is a best
Os
of
dois,
3
mano.
all the way to a game number 3. One of these teams will be going home today. One will be moving forward into the grand finals. Who will it be?
It's gotta be up to who executes better. And we haven't really talked about the swing gun from AP BREN. We were talking about the Kaja that could be the pick of potential for AP BREN from the Roamer role. But you kind of have a pseudo Kaja with a much faster cooldown on the ultimate. That's the Arlet. You only have to wait, what, 20 to 25 seconds maximum level to have that final slash. And that will give AP BREN that leeway. Because the thing with the final slash is it's not a spell that you actually want to use your Purify on. Because the animation is too quick that even if you pop the Purify, you're already displaced by your opponent. So in a way, AP BREN have thought of a much better version for a Kaja, which, well, that's the reason why they're the world champions. Because they think better than we do. And then they swing this X-Borg as the EX play. And many teams will argue that X-Borg is strong in the meta game right now just because of the presence of the CC. It actually wins that matchup.
Yeah, we talked about having a possible plan for the banana split, right? Stopping banana from being able to
Eu
rotate.
já monto, Lucas, mas eu monto com sub, né?
To be able to do that. Now, execution is another story. I mean, we know Banana is one of those players that knows how to find the opportunity that the team is looking for. So that is one of the things we're going to have to kind of pay close attention to for the side of AP BREN as the first turtle does spawn in. Some engagement in the mid lane, though. Big knockup.
Nossa!
Finds Ogwin, procs the passive.
Passa meta, vem meta e o Fred ainda é isso aí.
And now the last Sandy going out. Flat TZ for a final stand, trying to delay them from taking this. RRQ goes down. Flat TZ finds Iraq. Kyle TZ claims the turtle for AP BREN.
Lap is in trouble, but already damage has been done. He's actually surviving as the Piraga. It is safe for now. Oh, everybody's just so good at playing right now. Even RK Hoshi, after losing that, they look really good in that team fight. And they really challenge AP BREN to their limits, but in the end, it's only one hero that will be able to snag that last hit on the turtle. It's definitely going to be the AP BREN side.
And hey, we're climbing up that ladder. The pressure's only getting higher, and the room is only getting hotter. But who will be able to maintain that heat? Will it be Indonesia? Will it be the Philippines? This is the last team from the Philippines. Currently seeing Blacklist taken down by Fireflux the other day inside of the quarterfinals. And AP BREN still trying to hold that banner high. RRQ Hoshi, though, back on the scene. Back to the name change, some new additions, and looking stronger than ever. Both teams currently tied 1-1 on the scoreboard, but AP BREN, with that turtle play, has a little bit of a slight advantage and a 1,000 gold lead.
Super Marco double laning. This is one of the strengths of the Matrix, just like the quad, because of the kits. We have unlimited, well, you have 4 weapons to switch from, and you have your teammates to really aid that. Even the delaying that top lane for Super Marco to have a much better farm compared to Skylar. Technically speaking, there's also a merit for Skylar to go double lane because he has the ultimate, so he can traverse from top to mid lane very quickly. But RRQ Hoshi are thinking we also need farm on Octa, so we're not gonna sack our mid lane just.
A rotação é chata mesmo.
To have a little bit of extra gold.
A Ruby tá bem fortinha no meta também, mano. É outra heroína aí que tá chata demais.
And he's off to a really good start. Irad, though, able to get a kill of his own inside of the jungle, putting him slightly possibly ahead up against Kyle TZ. But you are seeing engagement in the mid-river. Fire missiles going out, pulling Octa back. And Ogwin with the dive in will shut him down. And now Irad trying to join the party. Ogwin trying to get away, trying to expand that distance. Last sanity to the back line. Almost connecting Flap TZ an inch away, but still getting the kills. Finds Brusco. Ogwin will fall to Banana, but Flap TZ takes down Skylar for the double kill.
Oh my god, Flap. What an amazing way to control this export. That's Insanity and second skill, the fire stakes, still on point. You can see it through the replay. While another clash is happening. Look at that, he's the second skill while utilizing the ultimate. And well, everybody does that anyways, but the way that he timed it was so good that he caught 2 members of RRQ Hoshi with this additional slows, and unbelievable performance coming up from Flap TZ. In pure rage, export is the way to go.
Definitely the way to go and in control. You are going to see Skylar top side, finding Super Marco. That will be the marksman falling for the side of AP BREN. A little bit of a trade back for RRQ Hoshi, trying to even out this scoreboard, not trying to give AP BREN control of the early phase. We know this is pivotal to both sides if they want to be able to win this, is the early game. So far, both teams putting out a fight contest on to the top side, though. Violent Requiem, special migration from Kyle TZ catches Brusco. Few will do the last hit and take him down. Down will fall the turret in the top side as well, and it looks like RRQ Hoshi will disengage.
Yeah, they got a turtle, so that's good. But however, they will lose one of their members, and Flap TZ just casually pops the ultimate. Well, local done ultimate anyways at this point. They're not that scared, and they will try to push up top.
Oh, push up top, final slash on the Skylar. Kyle TZ able to close the distance, deal the last hit to take him down. That's a response back from earlier with Super Marco falling, and now they're going to try and proxy this lane. They want to be able to open up this map in their favor.
Bok tá fidado, tá 4/0, mano. Tá jogando muito, velho.
Space migration, Violent Requiem, and Super Marco will go ahead and take him down, and the turret will fall as well in hands for AP BREN.
We can see the full showcase of how Arlet counters these purified-based heroes.
Borg é um counter absurdo da CIS, hein, galera? Pra quem não sabia, ele é um counter insano, mano.
Threshold or duration is, because that's a very short duration, like 1.5 seconds, 0.2 seconds. That means that the stun now coming out from Ogwin as the Arlet is going to be even more difficult to deal with. They want to go for Flap, but can they take the expert this time? No.
Ooh, I mean, Flap definitely going for that MVP. He's looking for it. He's gunning for it. 4-0-0 so far. Half the kills from the side of AP BREN were dealt by him. Super Marco will be able to claim a turret on the bottom side, and AP BREN able to turn this game into their favor. Now leading.
Está insuportável? É, Rato. Tá o Gabs.
Looking really scary and looking really dicey now for RRQ Hoshi. But we always have to talk about the late game, because this is still NATAN. NATAN is NATAN. End of the day, if he survives the initial flurry from AP BREN, he's going to be able to turn it on with Purify as well as the ultimate for a little bit of cleanse. And the damage output from the NATAN late game is actually pretty good. However, AP BREN, what they did to counter the Purify and the cleanse is to just overload with a lot of crowd control. Like a lot of crowd control sources. Mini crowd control sources kind of answers Purified-based heroes. Because
tá até no meu perfil do Insta, eu coloquei de propósito, Marcos.
Stuns or knockups or anything that committing a Purify for one spell, you always
O Bog é counter da CIS, que ela fica pokeando. Ela dá mais dano que ele na lane. Ele dá dano em área, então ele consegue limpar a lane enquanto pokeia. A CIS não consegue dar dano o suficiente nele, e ele também tem cura, então fica... O Borg, ele a longo prazo, ele tem mais dano.
a turret for the side of RRQ Hoshi to try and catch up in this economy.
What is Flap on? He's just activated in this game.
A BREN não tá tendo tanta dificuldade não, mas a RRQ também não tá tomando stomp, né?
Now he has immortality.
Campeonato é esse? Ah, um campeonato aí, mano, que fizeram... Acho que nem era oficial da Moonton, sei lá. Só sei que tá valendo $1 milhão.
When you ask for from Flap TZ, he's gonna be destroying RQ Hoshi. He's gonna be zoning them out, and the positioning was just so perfect. The way that he maneuvers with the footwork on this export allows him to dodge some of the spells, but also like reach for the backlines, like maximum from his fire missiles. It's really on point with his export now.
Yeah, and AP BREN is definitely leaning on his rotations.
Nossa, o Borg lutando na back. Matou o Natan.
That'll be one member farm for AP BREN. Flat T's will find Skylar to respond a 1-for-1 trade. Both marksmen.
Mataram, foi descer pro ADC, né?
In this engagement, Banana will find Ogwin to members down for the side of AP BREN. And it looks like they will have to
Games of the Future. É, são vários jogos mesmo nesse canal.
But I don't know if they can really contest this Lord just set. They may want to kind of wait it out a little bit before taking this fight. But they are off to a really good start. And this is still, I would say, considered a stalemate between both sides. Yeah. It's still anybody's game, but some great execution from both teams.
A great execution from Brusco this time with the concealed flicker play. Really surprising AP BREN really off guard. And don't run Wolf King with the ultimate. Connecting onto 3 members or 2 members of AP BREN. Quickly followed by Irad with the taunt. So that's really great combos coming up from RQ Hoshi.
Yeah, and if you weren't a fan of Indonesia or the Philippines, you definitely should be now. Because look at both of these teams fighting their hearts out, trying to claim a spot inside of the grand finals. AP BREN currently holding that title as the world champions, the best in the world, winning M5. RRQ Hoshi rising to the occasion with some new additions to the team.
Tem muito
and earn that title. Down to the wire, best of 3, game number 3. One team will be sent home today as we are now crossing that 11-minute mark.
Aí que deu uma...
Great
mal cansada, hein?
There's a slow push in the bottom lane, and then they cleared out up top. So they actually have the advantage now in this Lord dance.
Yeah, and there goes the advantage they're looking for. Ogwin rushes in. We'll be able to get out with the mobility provided over there from this R-Lot. TZ, though, getting to the front line, being a little bit of a nuisance. Dealing a lot of damage on the chase on a Brusco. Commits to it. We'll shut him down with the last insanity. Now needs to get back. He does not have the Praga armor. Look at the Lord, though. 25% HP. TZ uses the spatial migration.
Boa, Guinea pegou o Lord. Nanas 304.
Oh, man. Never ever sleep on an export. Like, Brusco overstayed in front of the export. And at this point, with Flap being 7-0-2, of course he's gonna deal the damage. And
nossa, deve ser horrível o Rio. No Rio eu fiquei num lugar que era do lado de uma floresta, mano. Nossa, tinha uns mosquitos cabulosos lá, mano.
This Flap TZ export is immortal, I gotta say, at this point. 12 minutes in, 9.2k. Compared that to the 6.7k. That's how massive the advantage here is for Flap. And he was definitely the reason why AP BREN recovered in that Lord dance. Because Brusco literally got cooked by his fellow Filipino Flap TZ.
And a big boost from that for the side of AP BREN. Now able to claim the tier 2 turret in the mid lane.
Borg tá fazendo varinha ainda? Só o VAR da raia de gelo. Brilhante não. Brilhante não ativa.
A lot of turrets and also ahead, like you mentioned, by gold. Now RQ Hoshi forced to be a little bit more defensive now. Can definitely say AP BREN is in control of the tempo of this game, but the later this goes,
não ia aguentar não,
Marcos. It will be, and that's what
muito ruim,
is
mano.
going to kind of bank on, right? They're waiting for AP BREN to make a slight mistake, maybe somebody to overextend, to be able to turn this around, and they're definitely a team that can rise up to the occasion. Now, so far with this lead in favor for AP BREN, they're going to have to kind of be patient, wait it out for this next objective. I mean, they do have some great mobility on their side, and Flap TZ to be a little bit of that frontline presence they're looking for, and RQ Hoshi having a really hard time finding an answer. I mean, the man has not died yet. He's 7-0-2. Even when the full team commits on him, not only does he sustain himself, but he finds a way to get a kill alongside it.
Yeah, somebody has to burst down Flap TZ actually. Like if he wants to go for those plays where he actually utilized first kill in front of RQ Hoshi, there has to be some sort of punish. Maybe Skylar commits actually at the ultimate just to take out the Flap TZ and just put AP BREN in an awkward spot.
Você está forte? Tá bem forte. A lane ela é boa, né, mano? Em fight é... sei lá.
But the main problem now, definitely for RQ Hoshi, is Flap. It's a canon event again for AP BREN.
Em fight, tô tão fã não.
Go ahead and take control of these lanes, prepping for this next Lord to spawn in, and RQ Hoshi looks like they may actually try and go in for the contest. I mean, they are down in terms of economy, but the later this game goes, everybody's going to be getting closer and closer to that late build. You're seeing the Divine Glade picked up from Skylar. Speaking about late game items, we'll have that magic. Now, at the 15-minute mark, Luminous Lord spawns in, and AP BREN will pull the aggro.
Também não curto o localizador de fraqueza do NATAN, não. Pra mim, a aceleração quântica é melhor.
There it is, the commitment of the Flap. They forced the ultimate already.
Yeah, he is very low. Needs to get out of there. We talked about somebody needing to burst him down. When Truncheon picked up by Super Marco, getting ready to
Bog
take this fight
702,
into the
mano.
Lord pit. Nobody has fallen yet. Lord had about 50% HP. Kyle Teasy gonna go ahead and pull it away. A little bit of a reset for some regen on the Lord, trying to delay and do this Lord dance. Some smart move from the side of AP BREN. They know they want to bait out some of the utility.
Pior que o Bog com o novo machado de guerra, mano. Nossa, tá insuportável, velho.
Watch out for AP BREN's rotation with Super Marco as well as Ogden. 1-5 position. They're position 1 and you're position 5, going for the concealed play. Might go for that snipe. You gotta be careful if you're Skylar.
Yeah, definitely gotta be careful. AP BREN still in position to take this. Very patient, and I gotta give credit to both sides on how they are waiting for the other side to make a mistake, but these are very high IQ plays. They're just waiting. This is the Lord Dance we've been talking about that has been in the land.
Oh, Lord Dance. The Lord
on
Dance.
this level of competition. The Philippines and Indonesia.
É, eu sei, ô Yamuro. O Borg tá muito bom. Eu joguei de Borg aí. Foi um mês atrás, eu acho. Eu até anotei, mano, a live, assim, porque, mano, eu joguei num nível bizarro, assim, mano. Muito forte, velho.
And when we talked about the position 1 and position 5 for AP BREN, the 1-5 punch from the long bush of AP BREN, it paid off. They waited for 2 minutes. But because of their patience, they took out Irad with that combo. And now, massive advantage for AP BREN, but Kyle is low.
Yeah, Banana, he knows. He has the retribution. He wants him.
Caralho, essa foi deletada. NATAN tentou fazer o Lorde, mas não deu não, hein. Entregaram.
For the take, Ogden will take down Octa. Super Marco finds Brusco, Skylar, and Irad wondering where did we go wrong. Now need to get out of there, but AP BREN on the chase for the kill. Few takes down Skylar.
GG.
Fall, and Super Marco with the mega kill will go ahead and shut down Irad. A full wipeout against RRQ Hoshi.
They can go straight for the jungler. This time they have Matrix, one of the fastest siegers out there. And
O Bog hoje você faz várias da rainha de gelo e faz machado de guerra, mano. Mete imortal e 2 itens tanque forte. Mete uma armadura de lâmina, um Athena, radiante. Nossa, ele amassou 7/0/7. O Bog tá muito bom, cara. Fica a dica aí, hein. O Bog tá bem legal. GG, mano. Então é BREN versus Onic na final, né? Mais uma vez, BREN versus Onic, ó. Muito bom, mano. Cara, nem imaginei que seria isso. Porra, nem passou pela minha cabeça. Tá procurando uma forma de comprar diamantes mais baratos? Usa a Smile One. Não esquece de dar like nesse vídeo e de se inscrever. E, é claro, me seguir em todas as redes sociais. Todos os links estão na descrição.